All right, everyone. How's it going? Hopefully, all are having a fantastic day. As always, it's a boy, Therian Drake. If you like my content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. That being said, I do have a Discord, links in description below, as well as links to my Humble Bundle, Secret Lab, Hero Forge, merch page, and donations page. All those help me out monetarily, and you get some awesome back from most of them as well. So we are jumping back into Elden Ring. It's been a couple hours since I last played. Let's see what I got. I think y'all would be really happy with me playing Sekiro Shadows Die Twice on top of everything else. Uh, so let's get through Elden Ring. We got to get through Baldur's Gate. We got to get through a bunch of different things. But Elden Ring seems to be where it's at the moment. So we're jumping into that. And let's get to it, shall we? So we're in the volcano area right now. That's been kind of like where I just left off. We were hunting people and doing that side quest over there. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. The internet said it was an okay thing. Oh, we had a little bit of an oopsie. And I completely forgot that we were over here. I'm just glad that these aren't coming after me. Oh yeah, there's those infected little bastards down there. The little funky little lizard guys. I don't have to worry about my money anymore. So I killed that dude. Let's see if they have another thing for me to do.
I see you've performed another task for us. Here is your usual reward. Please, take it. Now, perhaps the time has come to tell you of the true ruler of this manor, Lord Rykard. The Erd Tree blessed the Tarnished with grace, but it was all too meager in the face of the enormity of their task. The Tarnished were forced to scavenge, squabbling for crumbs, like the Shard Bearers vying for power in the wake of the Shattering. Our Lord, indignant, has refused. to scurry about, fighting over what miserly scraps they allow us. If the Erd Tree, and indeed the very gods, would debase us so, then we are willing to raise the banner of resistance, even if it means heresy. We at the Volcano Manor, under Lord Rykard, have sworn no rest until it is done. If you follow this heroic path, one day the Lord will see you. The Lord's visits with our champions are always a spectacle. It cannot come a day too soon. If you follow this heroic, it cannot...
Okay. Let's see what the Serpent Blade's all about. Poison buildup. It's a katana. That's actually kind of cool. Don't worry. Juno Hoslau. Mount the top's giant. For the giants, find the red. Alright.
Have you any strange sounds here at the manor? Something beyond the walls? Like breathing or slithering scales? Oh, Phi, what am I saying? It just isn't possible. I must be tired. Sometimes I hear strange sounds beyond the walls, like breathing. Oh.
Look at you. A recusant through and through. I knew you had it in you. Take this. A special invitation to hunt some of the first Tarnished who sat at the Round Table Hold. If you should accept, I'll next see you on the field of battle.
That's the wrong way. Nope. 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 Screw off, literally. Or right card. Oh, can. Alright, cool. No way. I got absolutely destroyed. What the hell? Could this be a bug? There we go. Elden, hard tier, and cerulean. Restores half of the total FP. Eliminates all FP consumption. Huge. There we go. There you go. Treasure chest ahead. Oh shit. Killing dragonites and stuff now. Picklehead. Path ahead. Oh comfort, oh comfort. Oh, one of these guys, eh? Missed. Oh, this one's okay. Wasn't this place a two-parter?
A new cook has joined Tharion's kitchen. Welcome Bababui 2.0. The day I go on a trip to Santa Cruz, you hop onto Elden Ring.
Hey, how's it going, Baba? How's Santa Cruz treating you? Yeah, I'm on Elden Ring. I'm doing the things and stuff. Bro, one of my videos is popping off right now. Like one of the YouTube Shorts. It's almost at 10K. That'll be my second ever 10K video that's ever been posted on my honestly really fun. So what's there to do in Santa Cruz? What would you recommend? Isn't it near water? So yeah, Santa Cruz ain't it like an ocean town, if I remember correctly. I could be misremembering though. Yo, that's huge, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, it's been pretty nice up here where I've been living. Not too crazy, but it, you know. Just beating the heat, doing stuff, you know. Not a lot of signups yet for the Rainbow Six competition, but I'm gonna put out another message tomorrow reminding people there's 1 week left. If I only get one person or one other group signing up, then I'm just gonna give it give it a break, because obviously they're not wanting any traction, or it's a shame, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, from a Canadian looking at that whole situation, like, this is bad regardless of, you know, anything really. You know, like, this is like having an assassination attempt. One, if it's like, this is, like I said, this is me talking from a Canadian standpoint. You know, like, this is, if it's like a foreign national who did it, then that's just gonna solidify that whole situation of, you know, closing the borders or tightening up borders. And, you know, if it's someone local, you know, I hate to say it, but a high chance of a Republican doing it. I'm sorry, not a high chance of a Republican doing it, which I find kind of confusing in a sense that, you know, like as a Canadian, like Democrats are usually the ones that are anti-gun. So someone using a gun on a Republican kind of seems weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like an odd situation. But, you know, if he was to die, like, I know that there's, what, been 2 casualties so far? 1 or 2 casualties of the civilian nature. And that's sad to see, regardless. But it doesn't help the manner. Like, people are like, oh, you know, like, if we get rid of, you know, this person, then he's not a factor. No, that's gonna either take the people that are, you know, siding with them. Like, I'm not pro-Trump, I'm not, like, anti-Trump. I'm a Canadian, I got my own politics that I worry about. But looking at it from a way of other people, you know, like other countries, people that have been assassinated or killed and have been influential have been seen as a martyr. When you kill someone and they're in a place of that kind of power, all you're doing is making them a martyr and either becoming, making a higher chance of civil unrest, which could possibly have happened if that went south, or something else even worse, you know, where other people's rights and, you know, freedoms get infringed on even harder. Maybe that's me reading in things, like, maybe, I don't know if I understood or understand American politics enough, but that's how I see it, is like, if, you know, I just see it as a bad, like a bad move, regardless if it's, you know, foreign or domestic. Like, you never try and assassinate someone, especially in that way, because that just strengthens someone's resolve or someone's reasoning. I'm not trying to say assassinate anyone. Would you, like, would I want, you know, World War II have happened a different way? Yeah, that, obviously. But, you know, at the same time, what happened happened, and it made history. Be wary of group. Like I said, I'm Canadian. I got my own politics I gotta worry about, and it's screwed regardless on my end. that's teamwork right there. I don't know. I don't know if you have a if you have something to say about it there, Baba. But yeah, it's wild, and I'm praying for your family and everyone else's families that are out that way, and hopefully everything's gonna be just fine. I don't want to be scaring y'all. Got some bell bearings that I can handle head in. Carrying dagger. It's kind of cool.
Go and unshackle my corporeal flesh, trapped in the sewer jail below the capital. I can kill you and defile your corpse. Then the pox will truly be your own.
Let's see if I can get up there. Bloodblade seems kind of wild. want to move. How do you unlock the DLC for this, or, Baba? Or do I have to do a bunch of stuff first? I don't want to rush into it, I just want to know, like... What's the, secret sauce right there? Of course. Talisman ahead? Alright. Where's that doggo? There he is. Oh, I have the, That's wild. Alright. Right, because it's a fire. Interesting. Oh, come on. Alright. A lot of people have been playing Once Human on my feed as well. I feel like I need my other one, my other sword for this. use my fire arrows or explosion arrows. There. Item ahead. Big foe ahead. Easy. That's a good amount of damage. Holy jeez. It does holy damage? What in the bandana? What's it sitting at right now? They're probably blowing that dude up and it would have been easy. God. Why would I take that head off? There we go. No trap ahead. I trust you. Got the gold. Alright. Deal with this, dude. I'm guessing follow where he's pointing. The old master. Didn't expect flower. Could this be a god? I don't know. Like horse? Gold. It's definitely a dog. Why is it always giant? pathetic sword. No horse ahead. They are the pathetic sword. Seek up. Alright. Passive garb. I'm not trying to kill them. I guess that's a thing. Twin blade. armor. Praise the bliss. Probably the most peaceful place in all of Elden Ring. Godric? Not Godric. I should have just went to town on him. Gory's over here. Hey, Stratic, how you doing? Long time no see. Oh, it's going alright. YouTube's grown a little bit since you were last in. So I got a few more subscribers. I joined a D&D group, and maybe in the future we'll do like a live stream of the D&D stuff. Right now I'm getting them all kind of happy with the thought of working together and doing different voices and showing like my technical dynamic voices I can do. Other than that, these Wolverine claws, dude, like, they've been putting in a lot of work. So I gotta thank you yet again for showing me that whole setup, because goddamn, they make a difference for sure. Sure. Like, bleed's always cool. I got a few katanas that we could probably inflict. No, wait, we can't because they're not regular katanas. They're, what's it called? But, before I got on stream, I was playing some Arma Reforger, just checking out how the systems are working so far, and they're looking fairly decent, man. Like, they're getting better. I'm actually quite surprised. I haven't played it multiplayer yet, but like, it felt pretty smooth. Ever played Arma? Yeah, that's like my old school bread and butter, man. I really enjoyed military simulation games. I might have to show you all like like how it's actually set up in there. So what they did in Arma Reforger is for medical, you have to like apply tourniquets and like bandages and saline and morphine and other stuff. They took a lot of mods from like Arma 3 and Arma 2 and actually put it in the main game. And like, you have to look at the person and see what kind of severity of wounds they have and then try and work on them. And if you give them too much morphine, it actually can make them overdose as well, which is pretty wild.
You. Please. I can read them. Your fingers. Please, your fingers.
The fingers I served once prophesied a tarnished would one day become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Surely you see it too. The gold that enshrouds the heavens. The great tree which begets the pillars of light. Oh, tarnished, hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might face, the fingers will surely guide you.
The fingers. Yeah, like, so Arma 3 was huge because they put in aquatic, like put in little submarines and stuff like that took you to places and did a lot of scuba stuff. And tried to introduce vaulting. This stuff, like this one around, made everything a lot more fluid because they're trying to also reach out to the Xbox community. But, you know, things do take a while to get around to. Like, it's not like you can just directly walk onto an AO or an attack area. So it's it's kind of wild, you know. There's helicopters, there's planes, there's, you know, jeeps and stuff. Like, you can break a like you can ram your car or hit something and it's gonna break a wheel, like a wheel, and like pop a wheel, and then you have to go and fix your wheels. There's a lot of shit, man. I was into like Halo and stuff, and then I got a taste of that because someone told me, hey, check out Arma, once I actually got over my PC, and then yeah, it was a really good experience for me. Like, I got really in depth, kind of made me join a group, like a military realism group, and that was a lot of fun. And I did, they were on a competitive gameplay league for it, and I got thrown into it for one of the competitions, and, you know, it'd be like 40 or 50 on 50 people, and for the longest time I'm just standing around minding my own business with another dude in the middle of the woods trying to track down where like any helicopters or whatever and blow them out of the sky, but nothing's going along and nothing's coming. And then we get told, hey, here's some of the last infantry around, we need you to get on point. You know, like, the game's almost over, and we're gonna have a helicopter, like an Apache helicopter, over top of you, and they're gonna be killing anything. So make sure you have your IR lights on. And so we're having to assault this place. Artie's going all around us. We get in and we're staying on one side of the AO and the other team's on the others, and they're getting absolutely obliterated because they have no more air units. and our helicopter's just lighting things up like crazy, and we win it because it was a King of the Hill thing, and we were the last people inside the town. Like, we were able to, just the two of us, we outlived everyone else. Just because we followed what we were supposed to do. So, you know, like, we may have not got a lot of kills, and we probably had a thumb up our butts the whole time, but, you know, the fact of the matter is, like, everyone played a certain role. And ours was just to make sure that, you know, we did what we were told to do. I think I still have those videos on my YouTube, actually. They're like 13 plus years old now, but it's a wild thought. Oh, dude, it's stuff that, you know, it's like memories that I'm never gonna forget, because they were just so fun and intense and stuff. And I think that was like my height of like gaming, because I was having a lot of camaraderie with others, and I haven't really had that kind of level of enjoyment in a very long time. Maybe it's like nostalgia, and it's like remembering better times when, you know, obviously they might not have been. I just always have fond memories of it, you know. That's there's Drake, just living in the past, remembering old things. I'm hoping it was like a really good time. I don't think I keep in touch with any of the people, like, from it, but, like, the 7 Cav servers, like, they're still around. Those people are still, holy shit, it wasn't mine. Oh god. What other cool stuff that, you know, like, they had a lot of things in that game, like, it was before, you know, like, actual achievements and stuff. I mean, there were achievements on other things, like Xbox had achievements and stuff, but, you know, these groups had like qualifications, like or certifications that you had to do, like if you wanted to take part in certain operations. So I pretty much had almost every single qualification there except for like flight. Yeah, I could see that. That sounds like a missed opportunity right there. Maybe they have their reasons. I don't know. I don't know what those reasons would be. I've been doing missions for that volcano mountain. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Oh my god. See if I have that. Iron, flint, red. Yeah, I got the black flint. Yeah, I got red, black, glint, and iron. Now, for skill-wise, I just picked up this one, the blood blade, or bloody slash. I don't know if those are any good or not. Bloody slash damage is really good. All right. I think that's what I want to use against what's her face. If and when I have to fight her. I watched what's it called Let Me Solo Her literally lay down facing what's her name and let her do all her attacks and then got up with a buckler shield while naked and parry her once and then absolutely demolish her. Dude's intense, man. Like, bro's absolutely an alien. An alien. No horse ahead. Huge. So I've been like taking clips of every single fight I've been doing because I'm just turning them into shorts. One of my last shorts, dude, is almost at like 100,000 views. Apparently people really enjoy watching, you know, Elden Ring boss fights on YouTube Shorts. Divine Tower of West Altus. Isn't that the broken city? I don't have the right. Left. Ah. I haven't gone to third tree yet. Don't I dare. It looks so good. So tempted. Yeah, I've gone down here, like inside of that like down underneath with all the ants and stuff. And then I got popped up to this place over here. That was interesting. You should throw the Ash of War that is on the round table. There's a Ash of War on the round table? What should I throw it on? Plus, but I like, am I okay to have that and fire damage still, or is it gonna take it away for good? Because that fire thing, if it's not gonna get rid of it, is it? Okay, as long as I can put it back on. Doesn't look like I can, man. Maybe a katana? I'm crafting. Inventory. Alright, let's see. You said Bloody Slash. Usable on swords. Colossal weapons are accepted. So only swords.
Back already, no matter.
Alright, so... So I have to click on this, right? And switch view? No. Wait, I have to apply the whetstone by this, right? Take it off, put it back on to see if you can make teeth from the blacksmith.
Back already, no matter.
Yeah, I can put it on this sword. I'm guessing I can't put it on it. Like, I can't see it on here on the pick. I can put it on a dagger. But it says for only swords. It even says for swords. Useful on small and medium swords. And usable on swords. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm guessing it just doesn't count as a sword. Hey, dude. Yeah,
What's up, man?
it's literally saying
So
it's not a
yeah,
sword.
so by bladed weapons I mean like blade and handle, not like the claws. So I was just saying if you can try to put the you can try to put the bleed affinity on it by like removing the Flame of the Redmane's Ash of War and like putting it back on the weapon.
Alright, so how do I do that? So I talk to the dude.
So yeah, just go to the blacksmith, go to Ash of War, put on a different one, and then put the other one back on.
Alright. So do I have to click on something else and say, hey, let's
Yeah, just throw a different one on and then you can throw the other one back on.
Alright. Let's say this. Should I say it's blood or
I mean, yeah, but we're gonna change it back to the other one. We just want to see if the other one has the ability to be bleed, but also still have the Ash of War that you like.
Alright. Yeah. So Firehawk claws. And it doesn't allow me to
Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, which I kind of figured that would be the case. Okay. Yeah, you would just make it fire then, and at that point, you'd probably, if you want to, like, kind of go into, like, a full bleed loadout, then you'd probably have to, like, pivot weapons.
Yeah, it's either... What I'm thinking is either I go for daggers, or I go for the katanas.
Okay, so if you want my, like, personal opinion, the daggers in this game kind of suck, just because their range is, like, really bad with this game's hitboxes.
Okay,
Like, you will miss even though you're not actually missing, you know?
fair.
So, in terms of katanas, I mean, the Uji is just, like, fairly good. I know that the Serpent Bone Blade is decent because it does poison. I think the Rivers of Blood is probably still the best katana.
Mm-hmm. But if I can get rivers with, like, an uchi or, like, a basic katana and then build up to basic katana, would that be a ideal?
Well, because you could power stance them, right? But,
Mm-hmm.
like, ideally you want two of the same weapon.
Right.
But, I mean, you can power stance two of the same class of weapon.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
is
that
if
would
I-
work.
If I'm using a basic one, then I can throw on that Rivers of Blood or whatever.
Bloody Slash.
Yeah, Bloody Slash. So that's
Yeah,
just...
I mean, you probably wouldn't use it a lot if you have Rivers of Blood as well, because the Rivers of Blood Ash is like probably one of the best Ashes of War in the game. Just because it like is super fast, it does fire damage and bleed damage at the same time. And you can combo it as well.
Fair.
At least in terms of like bleed loadouts, what I've learned to be the best is like usually curved swords.
Curved swords, eh?
Yeah. Like the build that I'm running, power stance is bandits curved swords with seppuku on them. And that makes it so that the any of their whatever their base blood loss is on the weapon gets doubled while seppuku is active.
Where the heck do I get seppuku from?
It's just past. So like once you beat Morgott, you'll get into the snowfields, and it's up there.
Okay. So near
And you
where
need to kill one of those invisible bugs.
Near where one of those that other katana is, eh?
Yes.
All right. I got the Nox Flowing Sword.
I'm not very acquainted with the Nox Flowing Sword in terms of just like its move set. I believe it like kind of works like a dagger, but like its Ash of War makes it longer, if I remember correctly. I'm not totally sure, but
Here, here, let's oh shoot, it was a dagger.
yeah.
No, wait, it's a scimitar. It's a curved sword.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like super familiar with it just in terms of its like move set. Like I've seen enemies use it on me, but it didn't seem all that great as an option.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down to that little pit down here. Let's try it out. Obviously, I'm not gonna fight anyone.
Yeah, just like see the moveset.
It acts like a whip.
Yeah, the flowing form does just like make it super long.
Now let's stack Mantis Blade with it.
Yeah, so that's like the curved sword, like basic power stance kind of moveset. I find it to be like very easy to fight enemies with, because it's like very fast in terms of like the attacks.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, if you were gonna go the katana route, I would say just do an Uji and a Rivers of Blood, or the Serpent Bone and the Rivers of Blood.
Probably for the best, yeah.
And then if you were gonna go curved swords, you could either run Scav or Bandit's curved sword.
Well, I took you for it no matter. It's all out your arms then.
Either way, there is gonna be an item that you're gonna want to get at some point, called the White Mask, and it's a faceplate that will increase your damage by 15% whenever a bleed proc is activated for, I believe, 30 seconds.
So the Nox Flowing Sword is a somber, while the Mantis is a smithing stone.
Yeah, the standard. The problem with somber weapons is you can't
Yeah,
change their affinities.
yeah, that's what I was alluding to.
Yeah. That's why like the curved swords that I go with are like the ones that I go with, you know. They have like the scavenger and the other one, the bandit's curved sword, have the highest base damage in the curved sword class from the main game, but also give you the most amount of bleed buildup as well if you're going that route.
So I have the scavenger.
Yeah, both the scavenger and the bandit's curved swords are farmable. So you can get as many as you want in any given playthrough if you wanted to.
Serpent God's Curved Sword, Falchion, Scimitar, Scimitar. Yeah, I don't have it.
But yeah, I mean it's up to you which way you want to go with it. Whatever way you go with it, I can kind of work what you should get around that.
Well, right now I have 2 katanas. Or I can just keep on using my hook claws.
Yeah, I think you should keep using the hook claws just for now until we get the build set up, but
Yep.
just I mean, and you can go for both if you like ever want to like change it up or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So but I can kind of point out where they are. I mean, you kind of vaguely know where the Rivers of Blood is already. It's in the snow area, but with the at a church where the fire giant fight is.
Yeah, I did have one at one time. I just can't remember. I remember I had to kill somebody, like, that popped
Yeah, you
into
have
the
to
world.
kill I think his name is Ochika or something.
I think he was a samurai, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yeah. He has like a helmet that gives you like +3 dex or something.
Yep, sounds about right.
Oh, his name's Okina. But yeah. If you're going to go the katana route, I would probably recommend getting the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman at some point, as well as the I mean I think you have the Claw Talisman already, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and then use that as well, just because the jump attacks on the katana are pretty good. And then if you're gonna go for the curved sword, then you would probably want to get Millicent's prosthesis, as well as the Dragon Crest Great Shield. It's just the Dragon's Crest Great Shield is a really good talisman
Right.
because it negates damage by 20%.
It's pretty hot.
Yep. Yeah, I figured I'd just kind of like help out a little bit since
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw you were hopping on again. So
Yeah, I hop on quite a bit, you know. I've just been chilling mainly.
yeah, I have a lot more time on the weekends now that I don't draw as much anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had to do like work and college classes at the same time, so I just didn't have enough time to keep like drawing and playing video games, so I just kind of cut out drawing for a while.
Damn. Well, if you ever want to show off any of your art.
Well, I took you
Yeah, I
for
still
no
occasionally
matter,
put
it's
them
all
in
out your
the
arms then.
Oh, yeah,
in
dude.
the in the art and fan art. Usually my older ones though. I think I actually drew one of Melania as well a while ago.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. It's very iffy. You
Oh,
know?
yeah?
Yeah, it's a little iffy. I can throw it in there and you can tell me if if that's like a good enough to be in there, I guess.
It's always, as long as it's not NSFW, it's good enough to be in there, man.
No, she's like covered.
Oh, yeah. Then it's good enough to be in there, man. Like, I'm never gonna say
Yeah.
that something's not good enough. Like, it could be
It's
a
just
stick.
there's a lot of skin, but she's covered.
Yeah. If it's, you know, if there's no nudity, then, you know, it's good to go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure.
That's I don't know. I always feel like, hey, if it's even if it's a stick figure, if you are proud of what you've made, then that's what's up.
Yeah, I might like get back into doing it again at some point once now that my class is done for a bit.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because I've been working on this one for like 3 months and I just never finished it. The sketch is done, I just haven't colored it.
Should I put poison on the Uchikatana, or should I go for the blood?
I definitely think you should go for Bloody Slash on it.
Obviously do blood. Get that
Yeah.
up to 62.
Yeah, and the more you level up the weapon, the more blood loss build up it'll grant per level.
Oh yeah.
Back already, no matter.
I think on the Uji Katana you can get it up to like 82, I believe, per
Goddamn.
hit. And then on the curved swords you can get it up to 88 or 89, something like that. And then also like take into consideration your power stancing them, so every time you hit an enemy you're hitting them twice.
Oh yeah.
You know? So like if you're hitting them twice with 82 bleed buildups, you're hitting them for one time for 164 realistically, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I always thought power stancing was pretty cool in this game.
It is pretty cool. You definitely know a lot about this game.
Yeah, I got really into it when it first came out. I have all the Steve achievements, like 100% it as well.
Oh damn.
Yeah, but like once there was nothing else left to do, I kind of stopped playing for a while.
I mean, fair enough.
Yeah. I haven't really gotten that deep in the DLC yet either. Just cause
one of my boys has beat it twice
No
now.
matter.
Or I just find that insane.
I just haven't had time. Honestly, I could probably beat it in a day if I'd really tried. I just don't have a lot of time.
Oh shit, they're both smithing stones, eh?
Yeah, they're both base smithing stone weapons.
So why?
Because I think there's like another attack, like or Ash of War. I think it's called like Poison Slash or something, and you usually put that one on the Serpent Bone.
Wild. I think I have that.
Yeah, it's pretty good because you can like stack poison and bleed at the same time, so that you can get chip damage in while you're taking chunk damage as well.
That's what I was kind of thinking about.
Yeah, there's like one weapon that does that really good. It's called the Anspur Rapier. But I'm gonna be honest, like its base damage is not very good. Like you only use it for status effects.
I mean, fair enough.
Cause it you can make it do Scarlet Rot buildup, Poison buildup, and Bleed buildup at the same time.
It's pretty intense.
Back already, no matter.
Yeah. It's when you put the poison affinity on it with seppuku, when you use seppuku it gives it bleed as well. So like every hit you're doing 50 Scarlet Rot buildup, 68 poison buildup, and like 80 bleed buildup.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. But the physical damage again is just god awful. So your main source of damage is going to be those procs.
Yeah. Wow. That one, that little imp did not stand a chance at actually hitting me.
Yeah.
It's wild.
But yeah, I see the subscriber count going up, and it's good to see you're growing and stuff, you know.
It would be
Always
nice.
praying for the homie's success.
I appreciate it. It would be nice to hit like 1,000 by the end of the year. Like that's kind of my goal. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But you know.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta advertise, you know.
I don't even advertise, man. I just put out like a short. I don't edit videos really. I don't personally believe in editing my videos because of just doesn't appeal to me, right? Like that's
Yeah, it takes a lot of time.
like some people are like, yeah, like you should be doing this, and it's like, bro, I work a full job, a whole big job. You know, like this is a hobby for me. Like,
Yeah.
who else can say that they have a hobby that literally pays them instead of them throwing money at it? You know, like.
Yeah, I mean,
Granted,
that's nice.
I do take the money that I gain from it and do throw it back into this the system, but like I just received another Twitch check not too long ago. Obviously, I'm not gonna say how much I made, but it definitely would pay a bill or two if I were to use it for a bill or two.
That's good.
That's what's up, you know. Like you gotta have fun with what you do. If you're not, then what's the point of doing things, right?
Yeah. I used to have my YouTube channel set up on here too. I had like 1,200 subs at one point, but I got really tired of editing the videos, so it just kind of burnt out and I stopped posting. Lost most of them, I think.
And
yeah, I only have 329 subs now.
But you gotta do what's right for you, you know. Like I was doing a airsoft video, YouTube channel for a little bit, and like, was it gaining traction? Yeah, but you know, one, I'd have to go out, play airsoft, and then I have to take what could be a 45-minute game because it's like wood ball, and then have two different cameras that I have to sync up, so that's 90 minutes technically of raw footage that I have to turn into like an 8-minute video. You know how much of a pain in the ass that is?
Oh, 100%. I did a 100 subscriber special on my channel, and it was like a Rust video or something. And it was 4 hours of footage, and I had to edit it down into 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it was a 4-hour live stream, but
yeah,
like I saved the VOD and then edited it into a proper video.
Like I don't even edit my videos properly for the Rainbow Six Siege competitions. All I do is take out breaks. Other than that, you know, good luck. I'm not editing another video. I make my transitions, I make my emotes, my sub badges, you know, I make everything, you know. Obviously I have the skill to do it,
it all comes back to like, you got stuff to do, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You got other stuff you need to do.
If I was big enough to pay someone to do it for me, cool, yeah, sure, probably. Or this is my way of spitting in everyone's face in YouTube if I actually become popular. Is like, I do this and I literally make junk videos. Like, I don't put any effort in them, yet people watch me.
Yeah.
That would be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah, that's true.
Get invited to like TED Talks of how to be successful on YouTube, and it's like, don't care. Bring it back to like, bring it back up to 2010s. Take, do things that are fun for you, for Christ's sake. Stop trying to play an algorithm. Just, if it doesn't get views, it doesn't get views.
I think my buddy Alex could learn a thing or two from you. He was like very obsessive about like doing YouTube as like a career for a while, but the problem is he could never really figure out the algorithm and kind of just did what he wanted to do, and nothing really happened from it. And then I kind of told him, if you want to get into the algorithm in terms of like the gaming platform stuff, you have to play what's popular. Even if you don't really like it necessarily, but I mean, if you treat it as like a hobby and you just do it for fun, you just play what you want, and you grow naturally from people who agree with that standpoint, then like, yeah, I mean, good on you, all the power to you. Yeah, and exactly. I think that's a good way of treating it, as like a hobby, not as like a main career,
Just playing Fortnite because, Fortnite's popular isn't really, oh no. Like, I've done things, like, I've followed the algorithm, and you know what? As soon as you put your eggs in one basket and there's some sort of scandal or whatever for that company, there goes your whole player base, your whole fan base is gone because someone, screwed up. And,
yeah, and that's why doing variety is good. Yeah, I mean, the problem is he made a few too many VR chat videos. Yeah. I mean, and I'm sure there's definitely an audience for it, right? But I don't think the audience that he wants to get from that is like the audience he's actually getting, which is like very, very few people.
If it makes him happy, it makes him happy, but
Well, that was the problem. Is it like doing the videos did, but it made him super like compulsively obsessive when he saw that his videos weren't getting views,
Yeah. Why do you think I don't have a single thing that shows me my viewer counts on my stream? I don't care.
Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. You just always treat it like there's people watching you,
Yeah.
That's what I did when I was first starting.
Even if no one is watching you, you gotta have fun with what you're doing. If you're not having fun with it, who's gonna want to watch you in the first place? I mean, it is Elden Ring, so you're obviously not having fun, but,
Masochist the game, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Someone asked
No, but
me...
people like watching that, Like, a lot of the big YouTubers, like when the DLC came out, or even when the game just first came out, they kind of hopped on the bandwagon. I mean, because it's a good game, and it looks really good. Like, the game looks clean, all things considered.
Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way,
but,
I picked up Sekiro. It was on sale.
Oh, is it still on sale?
No, it was a couple weeks ago. They did a summer sale on Steam, so I picked it up for like 50% off or something.
Yeah, the Steam summer sale happened in the week where I didn't touch my computer.
Goddamn.
Naturally.
Yeah, you told me to check it out. Oh, you said something about Sekiro and you said you liked it, or Someone said they liked it, so I was like, all right, I'll put it on my list of things to try out one day. So
Yeah, I definitely want to try it 100%.
I also put Ghost of Tsushima on that list too. I'm waiting for that to rock for on sale.
I'm also rating the thing I'm probably most excited for is the Risk of Rain 2 DLC, the second DLC for that game.
Risk of Rain is what's it called, that game where you're acting as the detective, right? No, that's Heavy Rain.
No.
That's Heavy Rain.
Risk of Rain 2 is like a looter shooter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I think it's been out since like 2010, maybe? Let me check on.
I don't think I've ever played it. Or heard it.
Yeah, I think it's like really good. Oh, actually, oh shit, it's actually, it hasn't been out that long, Jesus Christ. It just feels like I've been playing it for a long time. It came out in 2020.
Oh, nice. My, since I'm a Prime member, I like buy I pay money for Prime, obviously. They had Call of Juarez, like the first two games on there, and that was always something I always wanted to play, but I never actually played because I can't remember if it was like an Xbox exclusive or something. And
you couldn't remember what kind of shenanigans were tied to it.
Yeah, exactly. It was something. But either way, Call of Juarez, maybe it was on PlayStation and I had Xbox. Maybe that was the thing. Because Xbox had gun, if I remember correctly.
I wish that that they would release Bloodborne to a PC.
Maybe one day.
No, I don't think they're ever gonna do it. Because it's a PSN exclusive.
I mean,
so that would mean that like Microsoft and PlayStation would have to get along.
I mean, God of War?
Yeah, I guess. So I guess there is a chance, but it's a pretty old game at this point.
God of War 2 just came to or just got announced for the fall, like September. It's coming. It's already on my wish list. I'm not I don't care if I'm gonna pay full price for that thing. I'm buying it.
That's like the way to look at it, you know?
It's already been, like, obviously I've kept up with, like, a little bit of stuff. I don't want to be spoiled about the story, but, you know, the reviews say that the game has been absolutely fantastic. It's not a big flop. And if it's taken
that's a good start.
Yeah. And if it's taken this long to come over to PC, then obviously, you know, there's a reason. Like, if it was crap, it probably would have either never came to PC, or it would have came out a lot faster. So,
yeah,
there's that. But
they would have shoved it out.
God of War. Definitely, by far, one of my most anticipated games for 2024.
Yeah, my buddy Cole, he bought like a USB that allows his PC to play PSN exclusives and stuff. So he bought all the God of War, like pretty much all the God of War games, and then ported it to his computer.
You can also get.
He's a big fan of God of War.
if he likes God of War, there was a Xbox 360 game that was a lot like God of War, called Dante's Inferno.
Oh, I know about Dante's Inferno.
So, yeah, if he doesn't, that's something I'd highly recommend.
Yeah, I play a lot of a card game called Yu-Gi-Oh, and there's an entire deck archetype based off of Dante's Inferno.
Really?
Yeah.
And yes, I do know what Yu-Gi-Oh is. I've seen the anime when it was first released.
The problem is the anime does not follow the rules of the game.
Oh, I'm very much aware, but
Yeah.
almost every thing is, Yu-Gi-Oh is not the best player of all time. It's his buddy. I'm gonna say that right now. You know why? Because his
why
buddy,
is that?
like every time, people are cheating against his buddy, and he still wins.
That's true.
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh is technically cheating by using some dude who has been dead for thousands of years.
Yeah. But I play the card game like competitively.
That's awesome.
That's like my hobby, you know.
Yeah, that's what's up, dude. Yeah. I've never played myself. I've played. Oh, I only collected Pokemon cards when I was a kid, and like an idiot, I've probably yeah, I definitely gave them all away, most likely.
Yeah, I kept all that shit from when I was a kid. I figured that they'd be valuable at some point.
I didn't. I was like, one thing I was doing as I was moving across Canada, and we were looking at $1 per pound for moving everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
you couldn't have like your, you know, fucking 20 pounds of Pokemon cards.
I mean, it wasn't that much, but you know, like.
Nah, it was just an over-exaggerated
exactly.
number.
But yeah, you know, I'm thinking, hey, I'm 17 now, turning 18. I got my PlayStation with me, my PlayStation 2. What more do I need?
I've never seen the Draconic Tree Sentinel gate from the back.
Oh?
Yeah.
Did I face one?
No, so the way that you got into the city is not traditionally the way you're supposed to get in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I went through the waterfall.
Don't get me wrong, there's no wrong way to get into the city, right? It's just not the way that everyone else normally gets in, you know? So I haven't seen the boss gate from the backside.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me in through that way.
Well, yeah, because you can't enter it from that side because it's an open world boss.
Why the hell not?
Because like I said, it's an open world boss. The gate is there as a physical wall, not like a traditional boss arena.
Mm.
Where it's like a one-side wall. It's like a two-sided wall for that one.
Well, let's open up that boss arena then, or boss area.
Yeah, you need to go from the outskirts of Landell.
I think.
I mean, realistically, you don't need to fight him. You could probably just go straight for Godfrey.
But bro, you said boss weapons.
Yeah, but he doesn't drop anything, like, significant.
But bro, boss weapons. Right down the road.
Fair enough, I guess.
I do need to get that on my soundboard, though.
Yeah.
Oh. So this is the technical way in, eh?
Yep.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, you just follow this path kind of up towards the that cliff to your left, like kind of to your left. It's mostly in front of you, but it's to your left now. There's like a path you can take to get up there, and that's where the boss is. My watch is telling me it's time to stand. But yeah, I mean, I get a lot of my friends Risk of Rain 2, because I can get it for like very cheap, so I usually just buy it for them.
Oh, why can you get Risk of Rain 2 for very cheap?
I just own a bunch of the keys already. Like I bought them in bulk,
Holy jeez.
so I just give them to my friends for free. I mean, if you take a look at the game and you're interested in it, I'll give you one too. Just let me know.
I'll try anything out. The one thing I would love to see come over to PC, I know this is probably a blast from the past, is the Fight Night games, dude.
Fight Night games.
It's boxing games for the PC.
Yeah, I know what they are.
I played the ever-living shit out of that. Like, bro, like, Fight Night was kind of my baby. I always enjoyed that stuff. I wasn't as big into, like, UFC. I didn't like that. I liked doing the Fight Night, and then
I was actually more into UFC.
I mean, fair, but like if you knock someone out in Fight Night and they're trying to get back up, you're just like watching them trying to get back up. It's always a great little view, man.
We can just agree that Wii Sports Boxing best of all time, you know.
Oh, bro, I never got to play.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I never had a Wii.
Oh, interesting.
But
yeah,
that,
you can kind of see the pathway that you're supposed to go on. There, yeah.
The concept for Wii Sports Boxing.
Yeah, it was a lot of RNG, if I'm being totally honest.
I mean, fair.
Like as opposed to like actual like fighting and stuff. Because there's pretty much three things that you can do. You can throw a left, you can throw a right, or you can block. That's it.
That's wild.
Yeah, I would just like very quickly run up that path so that you can see that. You want to go to the left one that's like up the hill, not like the one on the right.
Alright. I just got all these rock golems and stuff.
Yeah, they'll stop shooting at you once you get to the top. Yeah.
Alright. Bro's trying to shoot me right in the eye. Guy's literally just tempting me. Just like, hey, guess what? I got an arrow right to your head, but I'm not gonna pull the trigger. Oh, one of these guys, eh? God.
I just realized the stream was I had the stream a bit delayed. I needed to refresh it. Yeah, you're already fighting him and stuff. You gotta figure it out. Put the blood affinity on the claws, they'd probably be like a little too good, so I kind of get why you can't.
It is so loud right now. Give me a second, buddy.
You're good.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You were saying
not the 1 HP. No, I was just saying if it's probably like for the best that you can't put the blood affinity on the claws, because if you could, they'd probably be a little too good.
Yeah. Though
yeah, you got really
nice.
close. I had the stream was like delayed by like 3 minutes for me, so I had to refresh it.
For some reason, it's like that on YouTube, but on Twitch, it's like instant, dude. Like.
No, and it's like real time on YouTube. It's just at some point I probably like accidentally hit like my arrow keys and it like went back a few seconds and then I just forgot to put it back up.
Sure. Oh shit!
He like nailed you in the back of the head.
Literally got bonked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm NHL Hits was also one of my big favorites too. Like all the over excessive like drug abuse kind of sports games were probably my favorite things. Like how ludicrous they were.
Yeah, I could never really get into like most sports games. Like I was able to get into like the UFC 1, 2, 3. I never played 4, but never was super into those games as much.
I don't understand racing games other than like Need for Speed Underground.
I'm not too into those either, to be honest.
Need for Speed Underground 2 is probably my favorite just because of its music track was just so good.
Yeah. Have you killed a boss called Commander Nial yet?
What's up?
Have you killed a boss called Commander Nial yet, out of curiosity?
Is he in the middle of the rock?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I killed him. He was no problem.
Yeah, there's like a quest line you can do for a character called Millicent, and like once you get like halfway through the quest line, you can kill her, and it'll give you a talisman called the like the prosthesis wearer's heirloom or something.
I think I have that. She thanked me.
It literally looks like a hand.
Got it. Raises dexterity.
Yeah, so there's that, and then there's another one after, like a little bit deeper in the quest line,
What's
which
the
is
other one?
Millicent's prosthesis. So it's just like a hand, but it increases your dex by 5, and increases your repeated attacks damage by 5%, then 7%, and then 10% for every attack.
All right. Well, she's up. Where is it? She's right over. Where is she?
She's probably at like Celia where Gowry is.
Yeah. So we got. Last time I saw her, she was over at like.
Like the church, but yeah, she's probably at Gowry's shack now.
So I probably have to talk to him because he's gonna probably thank me for dealing with that whole situation.
Yeah, just to progress the storyline. That's like something you can do later, but it's a very good talisman. Just to like have for the future. And because you can get locked out of it, I figured I'd bring it up before you got too deep into the game.
Oh, I can get locked out of it?
Yeah, there are a few items you can get locked out of in this one. Because if you progress too far, she just like kills herself or something.
I did go down in the under rock or whatever it's called.
You probably went to like Soifra or like the Ansel River, one of those two.
I had to fight a bunch of people. Can't remember what they're called.
He almost clipped you at the end there.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go over to what's her name, Millicent. Let's check in on this. Yeah, like I was trying to say is, I had to fight a bunch of like people. Like, first I had to kill a bunch of ants and shit, and then yeah, it was pretty wild.
I think you were like either in the Ansel River or Noxtella, one of the two.
There were a lot of ants. I remember that. So
Yeah, those are the only two areas in the underground that have ants.
Oh, hello again. Something about this place felt familiar to me, so I decided to pay a visit. Hoping to find someone here, but I've only found emptiness. Perhaps before my departure, I needed someone to say farewell to. Well, never mind that. I must focus on my journey, for which I have you to thank. I must stay strong. Well, I must.
all right, so Buddy ghosted her.
Yeah, so if you rest at a grace, it doesn't matter what grace, then it'll kind of continue the storyline.
Yeah.
Where Millicent will leave and then Gowry will come back.
Yeah, I think it was Via's chosen or whatever. I had to kill 5 different people.
Oh, Fia's champions?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, okay, so you were like in like a totally different area. You were at a deeper depths. That's what that's called.
Yep, that's the name.
Yeah, that's where you fight Lich Dragon Fortisax once you do the Fia questline.
I just followed the road and it took me there.
Please make certain that little Millicent goes unharmed. Like her mother, she has the stuff to be a great warrior, but commands only one arm and is yet preciously young. Oh, you noticed, did you? Indeed, Millicent did visit this hovel of a home. It seems the memories eaten away by the rotting sickness yet remain, but faintly. However, she has no need of me anymore. No, she must embark on her journey and stare her fate in the eye. I mustn't impede. As I've aged, I've found the best way to aid the young is to be forgotten.
So he feels like he should be forgotten. So I'm gonna go over to her plague church. Maybe she's over
She's
there.
not there anymore. She's at Altus Plateau.
Altus Plateau.
Yes.
Size of Grace.
At that Grace, yeah. The Erd Tree gazing hill.
Okay.
And she should just be up and to the right, like when you go up the hill.
Okay.
She is like standing near the cliff though, from what I remember.
So I have to go all the way up? Or...
No, just from like the Grace, just like go like up and to the right.
Okay.
You'll like see her near the like cliff area. Cause she's like almost next to the Grace.
I don't see her.
Cause she's like the opposite direction of like where you are right now.
Okay. My other right.
Yeah, yeah. Like from the Grace, like up and like turn around and then up and to the right, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ah, we meet again. In truth, it's been smooth
And
sailing
then
for me. The
she
Scarlet Rot
wants
has
you to get her
since
like an
last we
arm.
met. As such,
So
I've been able to continue my journey.
the like
Though
you
rather
can get one at the
vexingly,
Shaded
I
Castle,
realized that if I still had my sword
but
arm,
realistically
I
you
could have
don't
aided you in
necessarily need to go and do this quest line at the moment. Just kind of getting it started is probably good for now, but
now I'm tracing the path.
if you
Melania
wanted
took
to finish it,
after
I'm more than
unleashing the
happy to
power
walk
of
you
the
through it.
Scarlet Rot
I don't mind
during her
doing this.
battle with General Radahn in the Caliph
Okay,
Wild.
so
I
at
should
the
like to meet
Shaded
her.
Castle,
This vanished
there's
woman. I think
like if you
she's
just
in
like
the
kind of
north,
progress through
in
it
the lands
normally,
that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
there is like a little like loot room to the side that's protected by a Clean Rot Knight, and it has a chest in it that has the prosthesis in it.
Now, I'm tracing the path she's passed.
Alright, so I'll go up to the Shaded Castle because I got something. Like I got a nice little thing over there.
Yep, yep.
Now, where did you say?
Just kind of like progress through the castle like you would
Normal.
normally.
Okay.
And once you get close to it, I'll let you know.
Cool. Mm.
The way that you're supposed to go is like the opposite direction of the way that you were going before.
Here, like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was trying to remember where that little jump was that I found earlier. Because I don't want to deal with those dudes. The guys that, the little
Show.
lizard guys. I hate those guys.
Yeah, the death blight lizards, yeah.
They're annoying as hell.
Yeah, personally, I'm not a fan of them either. But they're in every Souls game, you know, what can you do?
Yeah. They're kind of stable.
Yep, just like the Moonlight Greatsword. It's gotta be in every game. You go up that ladder.
But there's a loot thing over here.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Enemy ahead. Holy shit.
Oh god, I hate those things.
Oh, he's
Thank
not
God
too
for thank God for the claws.
Claws OP.
Yeah, no, they are. A lot of the fist weapons are honestly like very good in this game.
I saw a little thing for the new DLC. There was a punch and kick kind of weapon. That looked really cool. I wish a monk class was actually a legit thing. Like it actually threw out kicks and stuff instead of just punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if they did that, that would be a little bit more like Sekiro.
Wait, Sekiro has that?
Well, Sekiro's a lot more fast-paced than other Souls games.
Right.
So there's probably a few moves that are like that. If I were to guess.
You never played it?
No, yeah, like I said, I really want to play it because it looks really fun. Just, I don't want to pay the $60 price tag.
Yeah.
I need to buy a new car, so kind of got a penny pinch a little bit.
Hey, congratulations on the car, man.
Yeah. It's either that or I get my my motorcycle license and I buy my dad's bike. Which realistically I'm fine for either way, but it gets really hot out here during the summer, so ideally a car would be better.
I did the explorance. Now I'll go back. Always gotta get all the loot. Or I try to anyways.
For sure. Nothing wrong with that. it makes it so that you don't accidentally miss anything that you might have needed, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's I need all the help I can get in this game. I won't call upon let me solar though, like when I'm facing what's her face. I need to prove it to myself that I can do this.
Yeah, I try to fight like all the like enemies in this game without using summons, because I feel like it's kind of like, if the fight's a 1v1, then like I shouldn't make it a 2v1, you know?
I'll take the summons, like, but only like NPC summons.
Hi, welcome to Therian's stream.
Gotcha.
Para español, prime uno.
Doc's much appreciated for that raid. How you doing, dude?
I mean, hey, with some of the players that you can get with you in some of those games, it might actually be better to just run the NPC most of the times.
Yeah. Well, I had one dude that was with me way back in the day who was like, here, let me do this for you, or hey, let me do that for you. And I'd be going into the boss battles and I'd just be standing there while the dude just like makes things in like 2 seconds. For me, it's like, so what? I only have to face like NPCs or something, like, or not NPCs, but you know, regular trash mobs. Like it was very off-putting for me to do that. It's like I don't want that to be the thing for me. Like I bought the game so I actually see what this whole challenge for, you know, what Dark Souls is and what we're understanding it.
I think this game's very good at balancing like player summons though, to be honest. In terms of like multiplayer summons. Just because it reduces their level down to whatever you are.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. Like I remember like I bought this day one, right? Like we've talked about this.
The prosthesis is to your left, by the way, behind that knight.
All right.
But yeah, I think the game does a good job at balancing itself decently well, but I mean, at the end of the day, like it can come down to raw skill, just like being the deciding factor. And if you've got like someone who's squatted up and kind of a little bit better in terms of mechanics, then kind of trivializes it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, like the dude was running me through, what was it, like the deer god thing?
The ancestral spirit?
Yeah. The first one, like on the lower half, not the second one.
Yeah, just the regular ancestral spirit. The regal one is the second one.
Yeah, I killed the regal one too. I actually killed the regal one before I killed the first one this time around. I know, weird flex.
Well,
but,
it's just the regular one you kind of have to go out of the way for. The regal one is kind of on a quest path, you know? So it's like you might as well do it while you're doing the quest anyway, you know?
Yeah, exactly. So what did I do?
You can teleport back to Millicent now and give her the arm.
But there's more stuff in here, ain't there?
Yeah, and there is a boss in here, but if I'm being honest, the boss is kind of a dick. Like, he's kind of annoying.
So let's kill him. Let's get him out of the way.
Fair enough, I guess, yeah.
He doesn't deserve to live. He's being a dick.
It's he's like one of the bell-bearing hunters, but he's like a cracked bell-bearing hunter.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Perfect. Then that means I'm gonna possibly get more stuff.
Yeah, you'll get his sword from killing him, and you'll unlock his armor set in the store after you kill him. People call his armor set the thorny armor.
I like that.
because it's the only armor in the game that actually does damage.
Really?
Yeah, you can roll into enemies and it will do damage. It's like not good damage at all, but you know, damage nonetheless, I suppose.
Would you say?
By the way, you should try to avoid rolling in the swamp areas.
Yeah,
just because
I kind of realized when it just started covering me and doing more damage.
Yeah, because if it covers you, then it'll still keep stacking, even if
Mm.
you're not in it anymore.
Right.
So usually just like jump is probably the best thing you can do throughout them.
Have to have both of those at the same time. Goddamn.
Yeah, if I'm being honest, I just hate Royal Revenants. They are like not a very fun ad to face at all.
Nope.
Because they don't really have an attack window and you can't really stagger them. So you kind of just have to like brute force it and pray that you kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was only saying because you can come back and kill this guy like whenever.
But now they have my money.
Yeah, that's true.
It's become personal, bro. How am I supposed to level up if they got my dollars?
True. But I might at some point in the year should go to bed soon.
Yeah, same here. I do need to sleep pretty soon. I have a D&D session I'm having to voice act in the morning.
Very cool.
Yeah. I've tried to work with the guys to get them comfortable with playing with me, and one day talk them into doing it live. Not this campaign, obviously, because no one would understand what the hell's going on.
Yeah. I getcha. Like the future ones.
Yeah, exactly. Because the DM has been a streamer, and he does have kind of, I wouldn't say the streaming rules already in place, but he doesn't want like any proper sexual acts or anything like that, or anything that's messed up. He runs a pretty clean game. And everyone respects his rules about that stuff, and he's pretty fair. Like, I like his DMing style where he's like, hey, rule cool, if you make it sound cool enough, I'm gonna be interested in having you do your thing.
Yeah. I did try to play D&D at one point with my old roommates, but just too RNG for me, you know. Like, and I know it's funny coming from the guy who plays a card game that is like pretty much all RNG, but it's like controlled RNG, you know.
Yeah,
it's like a little bit different. You know?
No, I get you. I personally play online D&D. I don't ever play in real like IRL.
Mm-hmm.
I've always like, I only got into D&D due to oh god, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to miss out on my friends. Some of my friends were dealing with a lot of rough times, so it was my way of meeting up with them, checking up on them every single week. You know.
Yeah, it's like whatever works best.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh, there goes my money.
That's
brutal.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is what it is. I can
You'll
always get that money.
probably, yeah, you'll probably get back more than that if you kill the boss here.
Mm-hmm. I'm not worried. Like, that, it's just... I've never seen that dude's moveset because usually...
He doesn't really have a moveset. It's kind of just like attack, 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 don't stop, keep attacking, you know?
Well, it's the same one without... swords. But he's doing kind of the same moveset as he does without swords and a shield.
Oh, you're talking about like a grafted scion.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
Passed into the lands that lie beyond the Erd Tree.
Yeah. These ones are just like a little bit smaller and they're a little bit more annoying.
Yeah.
Are you giving me this arm? Thank you. I am in your debt yet again. I think if the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. If the arm serves well enough, it might be possible for me to wield a sword again. Perhaps then I can aid you in battle.
So I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, so you can rest at a grace and she'll be... I think she'll teleport either to the next location. Yeah, she did. So the next location is the, there's like a windmill village where the Godskin Apostle is. It's, yeah, up there. And that's where she spawns next.
Huge.
So you can talk to her here, and you can do like one of two things. You can either kill her and get the talisman now, or if you decide to complete the quest line, you'll lose the ability to get this talisman, but it'll give you a different one.
What's the different one?
The other one does pretty much the same thing, but it's the same thing with higher damage stacks, but it doesn't give you the dexterity boost.
That's fine. I'll take the damage stacks over that. She seems pretty cool.
Yeah. It's called the Winged Sword Rotted Insignia. But yeah, so you can finish the quest line and get that.
Oh yeah.
Ah, we meet yet again. The arm you gave me truly is a thing of wonder. It feels just like my own. Even handling a sword. Perhaps it is foolish to say this to
Have you
of
been
all
to the
people,
Halleck tree
but
yet?
I am sure of my skill with the
Halleck
sword.
tree.
Thus,
Maybe.
I would have you call upon me in battle, should you ever have the need.
Cause that's where the last part of the quest line is.
I would have you call upon me in battle.
So
It
I
is the
recommend that
only
if
way
you
that I
if you
can
don't
express
already
my
have it
thanks.
unlocked, maybe just kill her and you can get it on the next playthrough if you do another one.
What's the Halleck tree? Where would you say it is?
You have to unlock the consecrated snowfield first. I mean,
Okay.
you can come back and do this later if you want to
Yeah,
truly finish
totally.
it, but
Yeah, that'll be fine.
yeah. Yeah, so the winged sword, the rotted winged sword insignia, gives you 7% per damage stack instead of 5%.
I'll
Or
take that.
2.5%. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that.
The regular one gives 5, the rotted one gives 7, and the prosthesis gives 2.5 per stack, but also gives you +5 dex.
Yeah, I think I would definitely do the more damage overall. I need it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just figured because you attack a lot, so the rapid succession attack talismans are probably the best way to get in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, once you progress a little bit farther, we'll pick up on that.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm probably gonna hit the sack. It was nice chatting again.
Yeah, same here, bro. I'm probably gonna go to bed too because I gotta wake up early in the morning. So this is a perfect place to leave it.
Yeah, for sure. I hope you have a great night, man. Hope
Yeah,
your
you too.
D&D thing goes good tomorrow morning. Well, I guess today, later.
Yeah, I got thrown in as having to play my character, and I also have to be a psychotic clown that breaks the fourth wall.
I see.
Oh man, my voice acting for it is absolutely magnificent. I don't usually toot my own horn for it, but it's just off the wall bonkers. It's amazing. All right, man.
Glad to hear, enjoyment and all that stuff.
Always gotta enjoy things, man. Why do things if you don't enjoy it? Yeah, there's chores and stuff, but try to make the best of anything, really.
Maybe take a look at Risk of Rain 2.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
if you think it looks interesting, let me know and I'll drop you a key.
All right. Risk of Rain 2. Found it. All right, I'm gonna check it out.
For sure, yeah. Just let me know.
All right, bro.
Alright,
Thank you.
have a good one.
Yeah, you too. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a pleasure as always. If you like the content and you want to support me, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I try and go live as much as humanly possible. Till then, I will see you all next time. Bye now.